What's happening? Uh, there's this particular part in the Bible, and it says this. It asks a question. It says, "Why do the heathens rage?" And I think it's something like, "Why does a man imagine a vain thing?" And it's like it never gives. Well, maybe I need to go research it again. And I think it's a psalm. Uh, but it asks, and it doesn't really give you. Well, from my perception, it doesn't give you the answer. Uh, but not too long ago, man, I had this big, like fucking big debate, man, drawn out like uh, violent debate about things, you know. And then I slept it off, and that day, I'm waking up there, and I'm basically like, crying tears of joy. Uh, and like I had my eyes closed, and I seen like it looked like an angel, like I mean not like what you think like a real angel looks like, but it's like a silhouette of an angel and had a trumpet like sticking out of its mouth. It was a long trumpet with a curved end, like a blunderbuss, old school gun, like the first kind of gun. But that same day, I watched Paul Begley. He did a little news clip about how that the methane gas was leaking, and I looked at the methane gas, and it kind of looked like an angel standing there. And I remember that Revelations 10, it says the angel stood there with one foot on the sea and one foot on the land. And this methane picture they took of the release, I don't know. To me, it looked kind of like what you would think an angel might look like. But anyway, back to this whole thing. Why do the heathen rage? Why does man imagine a vain thing? I didn't really know. But the night before, I was having an argument with my mom, and she started saying these things that provoked me, man, like big time. And she was being purposefully offensive so that when I got defensive, man, and offensive, it proved her point. Even though it was a ploy that she did and it wasn't righteous, but it taught me a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like big time. And that morning, right before I seen that, or I mean, she basically tells me it's pride. You know what I'm saying? It's pride is the reason why we're even arguing with one another right now. And coming from like, it takes one to know one, right? And I was like, wait a second. And then all these things start clicking in place. Why does someone have to get the last word in just a a normal conversation? Pride. Why does someone feel they have to keep compelling you to accept that they're right, you're wrong? Pride. Uh, why do let's say a drop dead, gorgeous woman like to get herself? She likes her best friend's always like a overweight girl with like funky hair or something. Uh, it's because of pride. Because that girl, because of her pride, she really has a low self esteem because she depends on that veneer to attract in people. And even because she doesn't really believe in it, she knows how shallow it is. That she goes and gets someone else to stand next to them so she even looks better. You know what I'm saying? That's pride that it will make you do that. When you're dead wrong, caught in a lie, uh, straight up shown out, it's like this. What makes you continue on anyway? Pride. Uh, what caused the what causes the Muslims to behead anyone who doesn't believe in what they believe. Pride. Why does a congressman in a suit, why does he look at a bum on the side of the street, doesn't hand him a dollar, and looks at him with this? It's pride. Uh, what did they teach you at school at a prep rally? For before it's called school spirit, but it's not spirit. It's school spirits, and what they are is full of pride. Because you know why? Because as soon as you get out of school, you probably join a college, which they'll give you more pride. You know what I'm saying? What they're doing is they're using your pride to turn you into a nationalist. And I mean, what's the difference? What's the antithesis of a nationalist? A globalist, a global citizen. See, this American pride. We have been the most prideful nation that has ever existed. Well, maybe not. I can't really say that, but there's much pride here. And so, for some reason, people think self pride in yourself is so bad, it's so evil, such a sin. But if you have pride in your country, you're a damn patriot. Look, you like in Japan when they went nationalist, they all went, "Oh, you dedicated your son to the army, and he was a kamikaze pilot, and he blew himself up." Why does the heathen rage? Pride, pride in a lie. Oh, all right. So pride in this nation that does evil things to attain more glory for itself. That's something that's good to be prideful of. But you can't be prideful of yourself. But pride in yourself will make you join an organization like a military organization that does atrocities and evils. So you can have more pride for you, yourself, your country. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why the heathen rage. That's why man imagine a vain thing. It's because our pride. And it's weird to get a lesson from my mother about pride. She was right. Right as I seen the angel, and look as I close my eyes. Uh, my mom comes in the room, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man, for being this way or that way. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop talking so much." And I said, "Thank you, mom, for teaching me that lesson about pride, because it's the truth. It just basically, why do people join gangs? Why is La Raza? Why do the Bloods cut people's faces? Why do the Crips gotta get beat in? Why does uh why do people join fraternities? Uh why does everyone, oh, I gotta go to the best cop? Pride, pride. Our life is based on pride. When you look at the Milgram experiment, or the not the Milgram experiment, the other one where they Stanford experiment. Why did the men in uniforms try to sexually abuse the men in a jumpsuit, prison jumpsuit garb? Uh, and it was all an experiment, and they all knew it. They're just college students. It's because of pride, because of this uniform, this shiny badge. I'm better than you. I'm holier than thou. Look, I got the higher ups approval. Look, you two guys and those over there in that jumpsuit, get down on your knees, touch each other. Yeah, look how gay you are. Look, it's pride. See the person, because of his inferiority, or lack of confidence and self esteem, you give him a goddamn badge, put him in an experimental situation, and he makes two other motherfuckers do some gay shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to stroke his ego and fulfill that pride. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I realize that pride causes about, like, damn near everything. Everything in this world, dude. If you look into nationalism, you look into eugenics, you look into Nazism, you look into black power, black man is God. You look into the Raza. Or even like the Indians, there's some Indians believe we're the original man. Which is partially true, but it's the way they they cling to it is prideful. And that pride is what caused Satan to fall. Why was he proud? Because the multitude of thine merchandise, iniquity was found in thee. So, when David asked us, why does the heathen rage? It's pride. Why was Saul so afraid, man, of losing his kingship? Pride. You know what I'm saying? Why do people who have lived their life as a matchstick man and lived a lie with the mask, once they're discovered, why do a lot of them? Well, because without their pride, they can't go on. And it was a falsehood. It was always an illusion, that pride, that you're better, that you're holier than thou, that you're more righteous, that you're the chosen people, that you are without sin. And thou art so smart, that thou should be thy judge of all the people. You know what I'm saying? Pride. Pride makes people think dumb shizzle like that. You know what I'm saying? So hey, be careful with pride. If you have pride for the fact that, well, I can't speak for everyone, but when I glory in God, the things He's done. You know what I'm saying? The truth, which He has left us here to still interact with and tap into, and that how crazy this is, man. How random it seems, but yet you know it's with a purpose, man. I tell you, see, that's the thing. If you take pride in something that is truly good and righteous, that's your only good form of pride, because it's not in you, it's in something independent of you. But when you put your pride in the state, in state, in nation, motherland, well, say motherland is an oppressive, empirical, babe shit, crazy motherfucking ideological nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you take pride in that. See, somehow they try to convince you, don't take pride in thyself. Have pride in us. You know what I'm saying? So they bait and switch on you. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily true. If you operate under a righteous nation with righteous people, take pride in the fact that your nation's obedient to God. You know what I'm saying? But not by your own will. You know what I'm saying? There is no good pride. You know what I'm saying? Not towards anything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? You have pride, any of that. Pride cometh before a fall. God resists the proud, but yet He revealed Himself to the humble. So hey, if we're the most proud, the most prestigious, that you've done the greatest, best works, best buildings, look, we take pride in that, but not in the Creator who allowed us to attain it. You know what I'm saying? Pride comes for a fall. Why do the heathen rage? It's not because they're savages. It's not because they're pagans. Nah, man. It's pride. It's pride. Pride in your race, pride in your ethnicity, pride in your school, proud of your neighborhood, proud of your job. All these things will cause you to rage, just like the heathen. Because if I tell you that hey, you shouldn't be proud of that. Why does thou rage